How are we then, everybody? Welcome to another video from Only Carp. I went blank then for a minute. I don't know where I am. Today you join us at Norton Disney on Billy's Lake. First time I've been here. Kieran's been here twice then, yeah?
No, I've been here once before.
This is twice, isn't it?
Well, this is
one
twice.
And one,
this is twice.
Comes to two.
That's it, yeah.
Sweet.
That's the only thing you'll win on this session.
So, yeah, we're on Billy's Lake. Turned up last night about 7:30. By the time we got paid, couldn't really move about, could we? No. It was just pick a peg and get in, so we couldn't really get into where we wanted to do. It's blowing a hoolie, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a real gust going.
Where we wanted to go, Spooner and W were in there. We'll get them names in because I can tag them into this video. Then, we'll get a few views just on them.
Name drop.
Yeah, we'll name drop. Yeah, I was swooning over them for a couple of hours. Yeah, so we had to get in where we could. Kieran's in the disabled one, which is this 22, I think. 22.
To be honest, I fancied this area anyway.
Yeah, as soon as we turned up, they were boshing down in this corner, weren't they?
Yeah. The only thing with the disabled swim, if anybody disabled turns up, you have to vacate.
But Kieran has. There's one that's just bosh right out there. But Kieran has been walking around with a limp since he's been on here, so
just in case.
Yeah, and he's a bit backwards anyway, so I think we can get away with it. Plead his case. So yeah, so this video, as you see on the thumbnail, is bag versus spod.
Yep.
And it's a challenge made up from Josh and Kyle from Bank Baits.
Yep. Who
we're associated with now, as you know from Kieran, not so much from me, but yeah. And yeah, they've sent us a lovely little video, haven't they, of this challenge. It was put together last thing, so not a lot of thought has gone into it, but it's the first of many challenges these boys are going to give us. So Josh and Kyle have kindly sent us a video over. So let me get it up on WhatsApp, and then yeah.
Oh shit, I've got 2 shots to do. Yeah. 1, 2.
Bear with.
So old people don't know how to use phones.
Right.
Hello boys, it's the Bank Bait boys here. Right, a little birdie told us that you guys were off to Norton Disney. What we've decided to do is set you a little challenge, and the challenge will be
bag fish spod,
biggest total weight any species, and if you finish up on the last morning at 8 AM, tally the scores.
I've got a nice package for you, and there will be a forfeit for the loser, and we can't wait to see it.
Good luck boys.
Good luck.
Right, cheers. So
in theory you could fish for roach.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's total weight, isn't it?
Well, one roach will win it, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Really? So,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Total weight wins. I have done my research on this lake, and bag does rule on here, and anybody watching this is going to know that, so there's an excuse. So I'm going to be spomming, Kieran's going to be bagging, because I can't stand doing bags. So I'd rather do the spomming, and as Kyle said there, didn't Josh look scared on that?
He did, he
looked terrified.
It's bag versus spod.
He sent us a little package as well. So there's a forfeit in here. There's a bit of clothing. Smell like.
No, I don't want to say.
Sesame seed.
Yeah, sesame seed.
So yeah, tomorrow morning. What time should we do this? 9. Let's do it at 9. 11. Well, we've got to be off here at 11. So the lake's got a lake exclusive. So we've got to be off here at 11. So
10.
But we don't know what's in here, do we?
Yeah, we've got to do it when we're all together packed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 10 o'clock, we'll be packed up. We're going to open this package. Matty's up there, but there's only going to be one bit of clothing here, isn't there? So
yeah,
you know, and Matty has been bagging and bombing, hasn't he? So I'll take the hit.
Yeah, but
if I lose, I'll take the hit on this. Yeah.
Me and Matty have got our challenge versus each other.
Yeah. So yeah, this will be over at 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, and we'll see what it is then.
Is that a fisherman's friend?
Hey, it's a cough sweet. I'm just coughing. Yeah, this is only for this video because I just been. That's what I think of that. So yeah, not a lot else to say.
I'm feeling confident.
Yeah, I wonder why. Yeah, so we'll just see, won't we? We're at Norton Disney, St Dubby and Spooner. So yeah,
There we go again.
Certainly name dropping. Hashtag monster carp. Yeah, so
We'll see how it goes.
yeah, we'll see how it
Gotta
goes.
be careful, that's blowing away, that is.
Oh mate, wouldn't it be a shame if that package blew
Yeah,
into the lake?
yeah.
Oh my god, over your shoulder into Turners behind us. Yeah, I'll be gutted. So yeah, we'll go for some tactics, what we're going to do, but yeah, in a bit, and hopefully we can at least have one each. But you know,
I think I'll at least have two.
they should do. Mate. You've got to get down here.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, we're waffling on a bit here
Yeah.
now, ain't we? So
That's it,
yeah, that's it. We'll see you in a bit. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the video. Loads more coming out, loads more challenges, tutorials. We'll talk about bank baits as well later in this video. We haven't talked about it together, have we?
No, I haven't actually, no.
Yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching.
Nice one. That's Carpy. So we are at Norton Disney. There might be a few intros to this because I'm on a social with Paul, although it's not very sociable because we're about 3 or 4 swims apart. And then Matty's here as well. So we're doing a bit of a challenge of solid bags versus spodding. We got here last night. We got here quite late. It was about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So we couldn't really have a good walk around. But we was already decided what lake was going on, Billy's Lake. We got a swim, which I fancied anyway. Because I'm solid bagging, I'm not really leading about much, so I don't really need much light. All I need to do is see fish. So I wasn't too arsed with turning up late, but Matty and Paul, they wanted to, obviously they're trying to find spots and lead about, so it was late for them. They was doing it into dark. So it was a bit of a struggle for them. But yeah, I'm just keeping my eyes peeled for fish and just literally casting to showing fish. So like I said, got here last night. I seen a couple of fish bosh out at about I don't know, 40 yards, something like that. So I sort of staggered all the rods, you know, say 30 yards, 40 yards, 50 yards out in front. This morning I've seen fishing quite close, so I've recast 2 rods at the moment. One probably 20 yards out, the other one pretty much the same, just slightly to the left of my swim, where the wind's hacking in. Yeah, like I said, just solid bag, so I know I'm presenting. There is weed in here, weed's not too thick, but I know I'm presenting when that solid bag's landing on, it's flattening any weed. Got a little pop up, little Ronnie on a supple braid, uncoated braid. So once that bag mounts, that pop up will just sit above the solid bag. So the conditions look good. I haven't seen loads of fish, but the conditions look good. So we've got probably 24 hours from now. It's supposed to be a daytime water, so we're open for some daytime bites. Will be good. And yeah, I'll show you a bit of the lake. We've actually got over there is Tom Dove and Spooner fishing. I think they're fishing with a competition winner. So that's quite interesting. I haven't seen them catch any fish yet, mind. But yeah, we'll see. I know one of them's spotting quite long. I think it must be Dovey who's here somewhere, spotting right out to here. So yeah, my rods was originally 40-50 yards out, just across here, swam across here, and I've seen fish showing quite close, so I've got one sort of here, 20 yards out, and one about here. The guy next door has had a few fish. He said he's just been underarming solid bags. So yeah, that might be an option. We've got quite high pressure at the moment, so I'm debating whether to put one on a zig. You're allowed to put one on a zig here. You're not allowed to spot over zigs. So I'm debating whether to do that. Right, so this is the mix that I've been putting in the solid bags. Probably unusual from what goes in solid bags, but I've crumbed the bank bait boilies, Tiger Nut Banoffee, seeded plum, Insectichalk. I added some Insectichalk bait soak to it. I also have added tin of mackerel in sunflower oil, a tin of tuna in sunflower oil, and some oat milk, a little bit of oat milk just to stodge it up. What I wanted is it to be like method feeder. So once I've got it in the bag, I'm getting the bag together like that. I don't know if you can see these fruity corn stained on my fingers. I'll show you them in a minute what they do. But yeah, so I'm getting it in the bag, putting the hook bait down in the corner, filling it a bit, putting the lead in, filling it a bit more, then I'm getting the bag like that into a ball. So it's a bit like the old method feeder trick. So it's hitting the bottom, it's going to melt, and it's going to take its time to break down in the weed, and then you've got more pop up over the top. So let me show you these fruity corn 12 more pop-ups that bank bait have sent me out. As you can see it, you can see the yellow that comes off it, so it gives a bit of a halo of a yellow off it, which I've never seen with a pop-up before, quite like that, and quite so much. So yeah, just imagine with that set there and that set over the top, giving a little halo, a little yellow halo over the top. Got to be attractive to a carp. surely.
Right, so yeah, I'm spomming, so I can't stand solid bags and doing all that and casting to showing fish. Yeah, too fiddly the bags. I can't be arsed with it. So as much as I don't spom that often, very rarely, I chose to spom. I do know in here the bags do really well over bait, but yeah, I chose to spom. You know, I should be able to catch something, hopefully, by spomming. But there's a lot of birds in here. There's swans, there's geese, there's all sorts. So I'm currently in peg 18. So I'm going to fish to the island, as close to the island as I can. There is going to be weed around there, but the wildlife is going to be a pain, because as soon as I start spomming, they're going to be on me. So I'm going to have to take it away from the island, but I don't want to be in the deep water, even though people do say don't worry about the deep. You know, they'll be in there, but you know, it is in the middle of summer and they are going to go to the warmer water. So yeah, so I'm going to have one by the island and one out. I'm not going to go too far, probably 10 wraps in total. Nice and comfortable for spomming, accurate as well. And yeah, from bank baits I've got various pop-ups that I can choose from. Pineapple, which is going to go on my hook, on my rig, sorry. We've got some fluoro, different colour pop-ups there. We've got insecta chalk as well. We've got these sweet corn ones, these 12mm sweet corns. We can try them. Yellow does seem to be the colour in here, and usually as we get into summer I do go for the darker colours, because you know they've seen the brighter stuff in spring. So I do dye them down, but they are still catching on the yellow, so I can't ignore that if I want to win this challenge. And we've got some plum pop-ups, or sesame seed plum, as Kieran says. But yeah, my choice for rig is the Ronnie, or the spinner. So size 4 curve, set up as a Ronnie or spinner rig. There's the pineapple pop-up, don't know what size that is actually, 14mm, semi-stiff braid, yeah, standard stuff. And I'm going to do that on a leg clip system, not a helicopter. I was going to do a helicopter. There is a lot of weed in the edge, but when you get out a bit, it's not that bad, it's alright. And I've already found spots in the weed anyway, some good firm drops. So yeah, basically that's going to be my setup on both. I'm going to fish with 2 rods. Kieran has got 3 out, so he has got an advantage, but I'm just going to concentrate on the 2. One, yeah, a bit of laziness really, but I think if I can get an area going, you know, I might be able to hold. If I can get a fish in, spom about 6 or 7 more spoms over the top, might be able to keep them coming back, whatever. But I've got to be in that position first. And yeah, so that's going to be my rig. On the other rod, exactly the same. I may go for the sweet corn, 12mm sweet corn, smaller baits. I do like the smaller baits over the larger pop-ups, so both on yellow. But if not, yeah, I've got a couple of different colours to use if they don't work. And that is pretty much my tactics. So moving on to the spod mix then. Right, so we've got the house pellet, we've got 2 sizes, so we're going to spom quite a bit of that out. You can see I've already spommed quite a bit of that out. These are 5 kilo bags, but Matt has been out with some of them. We are going to use some seeded plum freezer bait. I've got a box full of freezer bait in there. The usual seeded plum, insecta chalk, and I think I've got another one to use. So we have got some flake maize, which I did use before I shot this video. I was supposed to shoot the video, but that's all gone now, and I don't really want to make another one up because the kilos flake mate goes a long way. So I'm going to concentrate on boilies and pellet in the spawn from here on out, and that's pretty much me really.
Sling's already zeroed. Probably a mid-double. Right, nets and slings in that here. Mats. Yeah, 16 and a half. Happy with that to start with. It's 2:30 in the afternoon now, but there's fish here now. Solid bag. I can't remember. I think it was a little I think this was a pink. There she is. Lovely. Half an hour having this fish on it. I didn't think I was going to get it in. Show you the other side. There we are. Happy days. Yeah.
Right, so little update. I've just heard that Kieran has just had his first. It took us a while, to be fair, to get on the fish, and for me and Matt, they haven't been right in front of us, but for Kieran in that disabled swim, they've been down there all the time, so it's took him a while to get into him. Nice fish, I think 19 pounds, you'll see in a minute. If you haven't already seen it, I might have already showed it before I come on. So yeah, he's 1-0 up, little git. He's going to be so smug with that as well. Yeah, we're very competitive, the pair of us. But yeah, 1-0. It's not over yet. Not over yet. Got plenty of time. Not panicking. My head's not gone yet. It will be in the morning, but yeah. Well, fair play to you, Kieran. Fair play to you. I'll be back in a bit. Hopefully, with a fish of my own, or Matt. Get Matty on camera. But yeah. See you in a bit. Right, you start this time. Oh, that's
Hold up the shit out. Yeah, man. Right then, so we've been associated, or we are now associated with the Bank Bait, bait company that's contacted us. Go on, you go.
I have got a stinger right in the back there. Yeah, so how many weeks, Kieran? 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
4 weeks.
4 weeks ago, yeah. Josh from Bank Bait's got into contact with us, seen our videos, obviously liked what he saw, and asked us whether we wanted to be affiliated with the team. Introduced us to Kyle, And to be honest with you, it's felt like we've known them for ages.
Yeah, that's been really good.
We haven't actually met them yet. It's all been talking over WhatsApp and on the phone and everything. But yeah, we're peas out of the same pod, to be honest with you. And as we're passionate about this channel and only carp, they're as passionate about bankbaits, and that's the main reason why I think we're getting on and we're working together as a team on this, because of the passion. Because let's face it, a lot of baits will catch a fish. You know, and bait companies come up with different flavours and different variations, different sizes, whatever, but pretty much a boy will catch a carp with the right rig in the right area, not a problem. But bank baits are Josh and Kyle, and that's what we like about it.
And I saw you said they are really passionate about what they do.
You
can tell that you can trust in them. They're not going to be releasing anything that's shit. In a sense.
But we're going to test it.
We're going to test, but yeah, you can just even see just by just having the bait in your hand, the quality of it, how good it is. Mine was the Tiger Nut Banoffee. That was my first favourite, just first seeing. Now it's changed to the seeded plum, not the sesame seed plum, the seeded plum. And the seeded plum, how soft it is, you can tell it's easily digestible. And the guys have told me that they've put the bait out, and within a couple of hours they caught, and the fish are already shitting it out in a sense. So yeah, if it's going from that quick, that means they're going to be liking it, they're going to be loving it, they're going to be wanting more. So yeah,
for me, I haven't really given it a fair crack yet, have I? I took it on one 24-hour session, I lost one. But that lake was fishing really hard, no fish had been out all week. It's all excuses, but I really haven't put the time in like Kieran has. But
well, it's been a bit crap for me, so I've been able to get out a little bit. Or I'm just better, I don't know.
Well, you know.
You decide.
Well, these challenges decide who's the better angler. But yeah, the baits are sound. Quite a good variation as well, isn't it? We've got too much choice, boys. Stop keep sending us all this stuff. I don't know what to put on the up next. If it don't work, we've got 20 other choices. But yeah, I
think the test bait was quite good, wasn't it?
It's
different.
The boys' ambition as well are like, they don't want just to. So the boys did start off. Josh in particular started off making the bait for his mates. Took off, and then he wanted to go full time and do it. So they just don't want to do baits, do they? They want to do other things. They want to do shows, which we'll join them. We'll get involved with that. Whatever support they need from us, we'll give it them. And that vice versa from then, 100%. So we are with this team now. A lot of things moving forward. You know, I think we'll be doing a signature bait from us at some point as well, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that would be good.
But we've had a lot to do just lately since bank baits have come on board with us. We've had a lot thrown at us, so just one thing at a time. We'll test the bait, we'll come up with a new bait, we'll do this, we'll do that. And between us, we'll knock it out of the park, I think. So no faults whatsoever. There will be a website up soon. At the moment, you can only contact the group. Look in the description of this video to get in touch with the guys through the group. But the website will be set up. There'll be checkouts, all the usual stuff that these bait companies, so you can buy with trust, rather than just messaging and what have you through Facebook. It just takes time. They are going to move in and they're buying their own warehouse, aren't they? So all the machinery's coming. Again, it takes time and money, but they're on it, and by the end of this year they will be up and running. Watch out for videos of us going down to Brighton. We'll do a factory tour, won't we?
Maybe a pub tour.
I was going to say, hopefully Kieran will go and do the factory tour before the pub tour. Because he'll just be asleep on the rollers or something, you know, and I'll have to do it. it's been an awesome experience.
Yeah.
An opportunity for us, hasn't it?
It's going to be a good journey to go, I think. Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah,
It's going to be good.
So yeah, anything you need to know, you can comment on this video, click on the description, click on the link in the description, and head over to the group, join the group, and then ask any questions on there. We're on there, the guys are on there, very friendly group, just getting going. So yeah, happy, aren't we?
Happy.
So yeah, we'll see you in a bit.
Yeah. Sometimes I have found that being a winner of myself is the hard work sometimes. They set these challenges and I work for it, I work hard. To win. And I treat myself accordingly when I win. No, I'm not like the other two that are here, fanning about, moving swims, panicking, recasting every 10 minutes, making up that they've lost fish. They haven't. Yeah. Now I'm 1-0 up. Probably soon to be 2, maybe 3-0 up. And I can just sit back now, have a bit of a rest. My work is near enough done. I'll just relax and have this beer and let the winning come naturally to me. Yeah, so what I actually had that fish on, it wasn't a pink, it was a yellow fruity corn from bank bait. It gives off like a yellow halo around it. It's quite good. So two rods that I've redone, I've put out on the on this. One I already had a solid bag made up, so with a pink in, so I'll ping that out. Whether the colour is going to make too much of a difference, I don't know, because they're here in numbers now, so whether it does or not, don't know, but we shall see.
So one of the problems I've got in this this bag versus spod challenge is I find my spots and we wrap up and we keep hitting those spots, you know, putting the bait over the top. So it's a very static method, whereas I think Kieran, we're making his bags up and casting to showing fish. At least that's what I would do if I was in his position. So you're not investing your time into a specific spot. So if he can cast to anything that's showing in front of him, he's gonna do it, and he'll probably leave it there until he sees another show somewhere else, I suppose. So if he's got plenty of bags made up already, you know, that's quite quick. Whereas with us, I don't even know in this lake or any of the other lakes, when the spot hits the water, they recognise that and they recognise that with food. I don't know. It's the first time I've been on here, so there is a bit of disturbance, and the wildlife, the birds, are just on me straight away when I'm spotting. So it sounds like excuses, but both methods work a treat. But in this challenge, I am up against it, but it is the preferred method out of the two that I want to do. So if I can winkle one fish out, I'll be more than happy with that. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see how the session goes on. And I don't know if it's true or not, but been told that this water is not a night water. Usually does the bites in the daytime. So if we don't get nothing on the bank by dark tonight, it's going to be very difficult, and it'll be going into the last morning, because we have got to be off the water by 11. But luckily in the summer it's getting light at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's certainly light at 4 o'clock, so yeah, we'll have 6 hours of daylight, so we might be able to winkle something out if we haven't already. So you know, but yeah, at some point they're going to feed during the night, even though most of the bites come during the day. So here's hoping. It's getting on a bit now. Just to mark the occasion, it is the 6th, I believe, of July, so that means 8 o'clock ITV4 monster carp. So I'm going to get everything sorted, tidied up a bit, and I'm going to sit down with a can and watch Dovey and Spooner on the telly, and I have been watching them on the lake since I got here as well, so double bonus for this fanboy.
Right, second fish for me. Same rod. Right hand rod again. This time on a pink pop-up. Not on the yellow. Slightly bigger than the last one at £17. Yeah. Probably from the same stocking, I'm guessing, as the first one. They look pretty similar, I think. So again, just casting the same area as I caught the last one, to be honest. No markering, no nothing like that, just a solid bag. And yeah, this is the result. Happy days. So 2-0 to me. 2-0-0. Go and tell your mum so I can get a bigger one.
So that's it, it's official. I am out of this challenge. I was just wound in because they're streaming right through my peg, getting ready for a lake exclusive, so I'm not going to catch anything now. Matty's still not caught nothing, so I thought I'd do a bit of filming, come down and see Kieran. So I'm packed away, ready to go. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, but you might be able to hear that stream in the background, but you can't hear yourself think. So that's it for me. So we'll check in with Keza. We got the ramp because it's the disabled swim for old Kieran, and he thinks he's won as well. I can't say, can I? Just at 21. I haven't, no. just playing up for the camera, pal, and yeah.
Morning.
Hey, you had any more? Nah. Well, I've just come out of mine. I got up, packed everything away and left the rods, and then they're streaming all around the back of mine and everything. Oh, so it's like stuff that's now I'll put away and do some filming. Yeah. So
is Matty back to work?
He's starting to, but his rods, he's still fishing. Yeah. So all my hopes are with Matt now. Yeah. Come on, Matt, don't let us down, pal. But even the guy, there was a guy in Dovey's swim over there. I don't know if you can see that. In Dovey's swim over there.
Dovey's swim.
Dovey's swim, yeah.
Who's he next to? Spooner.
Yeah. He's packed up now and he ain't had nothing, so take me and Matt, and you've just been lucky.
Slaying.
Better to be lucky than good, isn't it? That's what they say. So yeah. So I'm going to come down and do some filming with you.
Sweet. Right then, yeah, I'm all set.
You can do whatever you want.
Right then, that's the end of the vlog at Norton Disney. Yeah, have a watch. You'll see obviously the champ and the loser. Again. Champ again.
Yes.
And the loser. So obviously, if you like, basically just me, like, comment, and subscribe
To him.
To me.
Not only Carp.
Yeah. And I think that's it.
He's got to remember who gave him his big break.
Yeah, give him a big break. I'll never forget.
Yeah. So I think that's a wrap, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, forgot
dear.
about that, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Forgot about that.
Oh, never mind.
Right, so yeah, we'll describe this for you. So Matt is opening the package up.
Yeah.
So
See a bit of
you're not
pink
going to see
already.
this yet, but the is that? Oh my god! What are we going to do with that?
Oh, God. What's the crunchy thing?
It's just my.
That's the crunchy thing, isn't it?
Right, so
Oh, you got
let's read it out. Let's read it out. I'll read it. Excuse
on, then.
you can't read, can you?
No.
Right, so this is from Kyle and Josh. We should have got them to do a video on this. Only Carp boys. Hope the challenge went well. The forfeit is the loser. The forfeit is the loser. Must wear this and go around the lake and hand out samples while the winner films the evidence. I'm not handing out the samples. How can I hand out them samples around there? I can't.
You can't.
Unfortunately, I'm going to be one of the bits disturbed. Unfortunately, on our lake, boys, they're just setting up for a charity match and they ain't going to want a piece of me at all in what you're about to see. I'll ponce around this car park in it, not a problem. I'll do, yeah, whatever. But I am not going around this lake in that, disturbing these anglers who need to get on with their session.
What about a different lake?
Any different lake either, you know, they're well settled in. And they're probably pissed off because they're all blanking as well. The last thing they need to see is me pouncing around in what you're going to see. I'd be put on my arse in 32 seconds, like Kieran in his charity boxing match that he's not even telling you about. So with that, thanks for watching. Don't forget to sub, like, comment, share. Stay tuned for the next bit. It's not going to be carpy.
How far you
Right then, so yeah. So we're not handing out samples. Don't ask, mate. Don't ask. So we're gonna have a quick walk round, not a long walk round.
All the way to the opposite end of the complex.
All you're gonna do is don't ask.
feeling?
Don't ask. Don't ask, mate. No, on the prize, mate.
Just this for fun.
Alright, I want you to come round and polish my rods later.
Not filming now yet. Right, so
You need to go up to there at least, because I might put you out and past there. 'cause I might put you
no, I
out
ain't doing that. So, thanks for watching, viewers. Watch out for the next challenge, and yeah, we'll see you soon.